Hello everyone, welcome back to Modern World Online Computer Training. In our last videos, we discussed two modules. We completed two modules, whereby module 1 was Introduction to Computers, where we discussed about the different types of computers, and then we also discussed about basic hardware components of a computer like keyboard, mouse, and so many others. I also discussed about how to start up and shut down a computer safely. And in our module 2, which is operating system basics, we started by understanding the desktop. Yeah, you should be able now to differentiate between a desktop software and a desktop hardware. And also using keyboard and mouse, different keys of keyboard. We discussed which keys do what, all these keys. Better check our video if you not checked our previous video to understand more, and the mouse as well. Then we also discuss about windows and applications. Now you should be able to differentiate between a window and an application. And in our module 3, where we are right now, the first topic was about understanding files and folders. And that one was fully explained in our last and very last video. So today we are going to create, rename, and delete. Today's session is going to be a little bit more practical because we are going to see how we create with me. We are going to create some folders with me step by step. All right. Managing the modern world digital content, let's learn the essential skills for organizing your computer, creating new folders, renaming files and folders, deleting unwanted items, and understanding the recycle bin, the trash where you keep unwanted files. Let's go straight to creating a new folder. Organize your files by creating new folders. Follow these steps to make a new container for your digital items. Are you ready to create the folder? We have 4 steps in creating the folder. Let's first go through the steps, then we shall do them also practically. Now, navigate the location where you want to create the new folder, your documents folder. You can remember you can create a folder in a folder or the desktop. We shall do 2. We shall create a folder in a folder, and then we shall create a folder on desktop. Then right-click on an empty space within the location. A context menu will appear. That is step 2. What is empty space? We shall discuss that shortly. Then step 3 is select new, then folder. From the context menu, hover over new and then click on folder, and our last step is to name your folder. A new folder icon will appear, typically named new folder. Type your desired name for the folder and press enter. Now, before we do anything else, let's go and create a folder. This is our desktop. Now, this is the empty space of our desktop, the whole of this. These are the folders that we already have on our desktop, and now we are going to create a new one. All right, right click on empty space. Then there is a small window which appears. This window has like view, sort by, refresh, undo, delete. Now new, remember we are supposed to hover over new, and under new you will see folder already here. Remember to move your cursor when it is on new. If you go down, this will disappear. It must be on new, and then you select folder. Then a new folder will appear on your desktop, and this is the folder. This is the folder that has appeared on our desktop, and usually it has new folder. Now, if the new folder is highlighted, this is how we name. All right, now we are going to call our folder training. Our folder would be training 1. Training 1. Okay. We can create as many folders as we need. In this scenario, we shall need 2 folders. Now, let's create another folder. Right click, go to new, then folder, and then the new folder will appear and it will be highlighted here. Then this new folder, we shall name it training 2. The other one is training 1, this is training 2. Now here we have our 2 folders here. Now these 2 folders of here, now we know how to create a folder. All right, let's go back to our steps. Now we know how to create a folder. If you don't know how to create a folder, you can try as many times as you can and make as many folders as you can so that you can learn and get used to creating folders. Our next one will be renaming files and folders. In renaming folders, it's very easy. It's changing the name of the file or the folder to better reflect its content or purpose. This process is similar for both. Are you ready to rename? Let's see. What are the steps to rename? Step 1, click or once on the file or folder you wish to rename or select it. Next step, initiate rename. Right click the selected item and choose rename from the context menu. Alternatively, click on the item once to select it, then click again slowly, not double click, to enter the rename. We shall do both steps right here shortly. And step 3, type the new name. The current name will be highlighted, then type the new name for your file or folder. And step 4, press enter or click anywhere outside the name field to confirm the new name. Then the item will now have updated name. All right, let's now go to rename. Ready to rename? Yes. Let's go back to our desktop. Now remember, we created the two folders, training 1 and training 2. Let's rename them to which name? What is in your mind? What do you think? Let's name them Modern World 1 and Modern World 2. Okay, so if I need to name it, it's very simple. Right click and rename. Yes, this is a rename. It depends on the Windows that you're using. I'm using Windows 11. So Windows 11, if you right click, now there is no delete. This will be the X. This scissor will be cut. Then this one will be copy. And then this one will be rename. And then this one will be share. And this will be delete. This is for Windows 11. In the previous versions of Windows, when you right click, they display down here, they list these ones not by symbols only. Right, so rename is here. If you click on rename, this is highlighted. When it is highlighted, now you can give it any name that you want. For example, you can say Modern World 1. Modern World 1. After you type what you want, now click elsewhere. I can decide to click here, I can click here, and then, wow, class. Now this folder is called Modern World 1. That is how we rename a folder. You can rename different names as many times as you want to get used to this one. The second way is you click to highlight it. You see it is ticked by blue, then click again slowly, not double click. Still it's highlighted. Now you can type what you want. Maybe I can take it to training 3, something like that. Click elsewhere, class, and now you already have renamed your folder, right? Moving on, after renaming the folder, now we need to see how we can delete files and folders. How do you delete files and folders? Hope if you saw how I explained to you, the scissor and the paste there was a delete. So you already have an idea on how to delete a folder or a file. It's very simple. Right click and delete. Very simple steps. Okay, let's try it practically. Let's delete one of these ones. So which one do we delete? Now, if I want to delete this one, you just click on this one, then right click. If right click, delete, I told you is here. Some of you who are using the old versions of Windows, when you right click, it will appear here on the drop down. It will be the list delete, then you select delete. So if I say delete, oh, it's gone. It's deleted. As simple as that. As simple as that. Now this is deleted. So now the question which is in your mind is, when you delete the way I've deleted, is it completely gone? Can you be able to retrieve it? Don't go away. Just stay tuned, I'll show you that one. And that will be our next step, which is using the recycle bin or the trash. What you put in trash trash is like a temporary storage for deleted files and folders, allowing you to recover when needed. Yes, we can recover our folder for training one which we just deleted. Where do we find it? We find it in the recycle bin or the trash. And how do you find the recycle bin or the trash? You just need to go on your computer and you'll find it. Let's go to our desktop. And on our desktop, here is our trash recycle bin. Oh, to open it, double click. When you double click, here it is open. I'll make it full screen. It is open and we have the new folders which I have been creating and deleting, but we were looking for our training 2 folder which we just deleted. Now, how do we get it back? Okay, we found it, it's here and deleted. We want to send it back to our desktop. How do we do it? Just click to select it. That is right click to select, left click to select it, then right click on it, and you have option to delete. If you delete here, you will delete it permanently and you cannot get it again. So make sure you are sure of what you're doing before you delete here, because once you delete it again from the trash bin, it's completely out of your computer. So how do we take it back to our desktop? Just go to restore. Restore. Oh, it has just disappeared from the recycle bin, meaning it's right here on, what is it? I don't see it. All right, I am using an extension monitor, that's why you cannot see it here, but it is on my other monitor, and here it is. I'll bring it here straight away. Training 2. So now we have our folder back. All right. I had told you how to create a folder in a folder. Let's have a little bit look on how to create a folder in a folder. Open one folder. This is the folder which is training 2 on our desktop. Remember when we discussed about files, I showed you how the file hierarchy, how they move. So this is an empty folder. Let's create another empty folder. Okay, in this empty folder, we need to create there another folder. Let's right click. It's the same procedure. Right click inside the folder, go to new, and then folder. Yes, it will come like this, new folder. What do you want to name it? Maybe I want to keep here my photos. Photos. So I'll name it photos. Let me create another folder. Right click, go to new, folder, and this one I call it videos. All my videos, all my movies, I'll be keeping them inside this folder. So this is for videos. What else? You can do as many as you want. Okay, so these are 2. However, now how do I move? For example, I have these photos and videos in this folder which is training 2. Now I need to move them to training 3 folder, which is on my desktop. Open the folder. There are 2 options. Remember I told you how to select. To select, if you want to select this one, click on it, it's selected. You can now drag and drop it in the new folder. You see they will ask you move to 3, but I do not want to move it like that. Let's show you that. That's one way. If you move it, yes, colors, it's gone. So if you open training 3, you will find it already there. Remember how to move your window. I told you click up and then you can move your window on your desktop. If you did not watch our video, or if you needed more practical on how to do this, now here we are. When you click here on top, and then hold still your mouse. You hold it, you see? I'm not moving my hand. So now if I can be able to move it and put it where I want it on this, my desktop. All right. Now, the best way I wanted to show you of how to move files, open the two folders. One folder which has the files and another folder where you want to put them. Now, do you remember drag and drop? That is where it comes. Click, drag and drop. Very simple. I will click on videos, then hold it down, move it. I'm dragging it now, and when I reach here in training 3 where I want it, I will release. Yes. From here, it's here. From here, it's already here. That's it. I can move this back here with drag and drop. Drag and drop is the easiest way to move files and folders from one folder to another, or from one place to another. Hope this was helpful. Hope you got it. And if you need more explanation on this one, feel free to go in our comment section, write down whatever you need, and I will be able to answer you and give you more training on how to create folders, how to rename folders, how to delete folders, how to add files in a folder. If you have any photo, you can be able to add it in the folder. Thank you so much for watching my video. Make sure you subscribe and follow for more and more videos which are educative and interactive. Remember, our videos from now onwards are going to be so interactive, are going to be so educative, are going to be so engaging. Thank you so much. See you in our next video. Bye.